Hi, so today I'm going to talk a little bit about stress and how to use relaxation to help with that. And it might be that some of you don't feel stressed at all, or you don't notice it, or you think that you're not the kind of person to use relaxation, or you don't get tense, or you find it really hard to relax maybe. Either way, hopefully you'll still find something in this for you so that you can go away and try out whatever's going to work for you, because no one can escape stress, whether you're feeling it now or maybe you'll feel it later on in your life. It's really important that we have ways to deal with that kind of ongoing stress that can be around in our lives. So today I want to give you a bit of an overview of how relaxation might be able to help with that. I'm going to do it in two parts. So the first part is just giving you a few ideas, and then the next part will just expand on that a bit more. And so really, if we think about stress a bit like water pouring into a bath, you've got the plug in, and what will happen is that whether the water's pouring in full pelt or whether it's just dripping in bit by bit, eventually at some point, if we don't take the plug out, the water will overflow. And so the idea is that actually, if there's stress coming into our life and it's at full pelt, it's, there's a lot going on, or whether it's just a drip, slow, tiny little bits of stress here and there, that we recognize that so that we can take the plug out and let some of that stress out, let some of that water and stress out before it overflows. Because when it overflows, that's when we've got highly stressed and anxious and maybe hit crisis point, we're very panicky. So we need to be able to recognize those signs. And so by taking the plug out, you can use relaxation as a way to help you to manage those overall stress levels so that you can really bring down those levels of stress before they get too high. And of course, there will still be stress in our bath or our sink full of water, but at least if we can take that plug out every now and again, we can let that out. And also, although we don't have control over the taps, whether it's gushing and there's a lot of stress, or whether it's a drip effect, we don't have a huge amount of control over that sometimes because life happens. But what we can do is notice how it feels. So today I want to just give you a bit of a feel for what might stress be like for you. So it might be that you feel overly tired, more tired than usual, because actually what's happening is stress is messing with your body system. So your body clock's all out of sync, maybe your sleep is out of sync, your digestive system is, maybe you've got more sort of tension overall, which might mean that you've got headaches or more pain, or your muscles are just more tense. It might be that your heart beats quite fast, or that you feel a little bit unwell or dizzy, or those kinds of things. So stress can hit us in a number of different ways that can be quite subtle, or it can be quite obvious. So what I would encourage you to do is to notice those things, because obviously at this time where maybe we have to stay in more than we would do usually, or maybe we still have to go out, either way, these things could be stressful. And how you deal with stress and the types of things that you give you stress will be different from one person to another. So we might have things that we have in common, but also they might be quite different. So just be aware of what stresses you out, how you react to stress, and how your body reacts to stress in particular, because that's where relaxation of the body can come in. It can help you to be able to manage, particularly if your mind's very busy or your body's very tense, it can help you with that. So what I'd like to do in the next part is give you some ideas of how to relax. So for this week, give it a go of trying to notice if you're feeling stressed and seeing whether you can do anything to help with that. And I'll leave you with the last bit of general relaxation and tips, and that's to whenever anyone thinks of relaxation, often they say, well, yeah, I do have to do something to relax. I usually go to a place that I love, or I go and spend time with friends or family, or I read, or I cook, or I listen to music, I do exercise or yoga. So whatever it is that you do to relax in your general activities, give that a go this week, because already you would have been building a nice routine, you would have been getting a meaning and purpose into your life from our previous sessions. So this week, it's now about making sure that you're making those activities relaxing and noticing when you need to put those into place because of your body feeling tense or stressed in some way. Okay, so then the next installment, I'm going to actually run through some of those relaxation techniques that you can use specifically. So all the best.